giving them something to be worried about. So you're going to see more how they're preparing coming up in the next hour. For now, reporting in Biloxi, Jacqueline Quinn, Eyewitness News.
Jacqueline, thank you very much. And some parts of St. Tammany Parish could also see some effects from Tropical Storm Gordon. Doug
Mouton has been to several parts of the parish today. He joins us live with an update from the North Shore. Doug?
Yeah, hey, Ton. In the last hour or so, we have seen some of the outer bands of Gordon arrive here in the Slidell area, but we have not seen consistent rain yet. The real concern here in St. Tammany Parish is not so much the rain or the wind, it's the water levels, both in the rivers and in the lake. Both of those are concerns. Lake Road in the Madisonville is already closed. Now, that's normal when a storm approaches, and a day off of school brought some St. Paul students to the Tchefuncte River, where they had the homemade bike ramp launching into the river. They may be having fun, but city leaders in Madisonville are definitely taking this storm seriously.
We haven't seen water flooding in some normal areas that do flood yet, and we won't until it gets up another foot and a half.
Are you a little concerned right now?
Oh, absolutely. We're prepared. We've got our maintenance department going to have barricades out in the areas that normally flood, and we'll be on call all night in case we need to get out there and turn in and close those streets off.
Again, nothing problematic at this point, but city and parish leaders across St. Tammany are watching water levels across the parish. Now, coming up at 6, we'll take you to the Mandeville lakefront, where high water levels are often an issue. For now, reporting live in Slidell, Doug Mouton, Eyewitness News.
Doug, thank you. The city of Bogalusa is preparing for possible impacts from the tropical storm.
A curfew will go into effect tonight at 11 p.m. and an evacuation shelter is already open. Mark Salinger from our sister station, WBIR in Knoxville, joins us now live with an update. Mark?
Hey guys, the rain really hasn't started to fall here just yet. We are seeing some cloud cover start to move in, but we haven't seen any raindrops falling, and we really haven't seen any wind as of yet. Now, what city officials are most worried about here in Bogalusa is the strong wind that is expected to come through later. They're worried that that could topple a lot of the large trees around here, possibly going on to some of the power lines around here, as well as some of the streets. That's what they're most worried about. Now, an evacuation shelter has been opened here behind me at Bogalusa High School. That happened within the past hour. City officials expect a handful of people will show up tonight to get out of the storm and stay overnight. Now, this is an area that is used to seeing a lot of damage from previous storms. The mayor of Bogalusa says they are preparing for the worst with this one.
Always take precautionary measures when a storm is coming. Always should. The city has done that, and we've acted as if it was a Category 5. I assured the residents of the city of Bogalusa that we are working hard for them.
And that curfew tonight here in Bogalusa will go into effect at 11 p.m. tonight, like you guys said, and that'll stay into effect until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. The mayor here says that is in order to keep people off the streets and leave the roads open for emergency responders. Now, a storm rolled through here in 2016 and dumped a lot of rain and left much of this city underwater. Tonight, they're hoping that the rain stays away and the sewer pipes work. We'll send it back to you.
Mark, thank you very much for that live report from Bogalusa. And of course, we have much more live coverage of Tropical Storm Gordon up ahead.
We'll have an update on Orleans Parish after the break.
No matter where you are, when severe weather strikes,
expect to see heavy rain moving into the area.
WWL-TV keeps you prepared.
Because keeping your family safe is our first priority.
Trust WWL-TV, Louisiana's severe weather leader. Chef Kevin Belton takes on Louisiana culture in a big way. From home-cooked recipes to local events the whole family will love.
Coming up soon.
Follow Chef Kevin to see what he's serving up. Watch Tuesdays and Fridays at 6:30 only on the Eyewitness Morning News.
I've had my patio cover up for 38 years. It has stood the test of time, and I would recommend anyone to call C.J. Dellery.
One-of-a-kind panels, including hard-to-find W panels, only at C.J. Dellery. Quality, durability, and strength. Manufactured by C.J. Dellery. Call today.
Come to one of Kubota's largest dealerships, Parrish Tractor, and get a Parrish package deal. Get a Kubota tractor, loader, cutter, and free trailer for just $333 per month for 60 months. Parrish Tractor in Poplarville and Hattiesburg. Come let us prove to you why we are more than just a tractor store.
Introducing Papa John's Italian Hero Pizza. With a creamy Italian sauce plus 5 toppings and 4 cheeses. It's like an Italian Hero sandwich on a pizza. Get a large for just $10. Download the app or order at papajohns.com.
I put a spell on you. Yeah, because you're mine.
With Chase ATMs, Serena can now grab cash on the go, all with the tap of her phone. No card, no problem. Life lived Serena's way. Chase, make more of what's yours.
The people at St. Joseph's Hospice loved my dad, and they took care of him. I could not believe the way they connected with my father. They laughed, they joked. He couldn't wait to see them on a daily basis. I know it brought him some relief, and it also brought my mother relief that someone was there to take care of my father in a time of need. My hero every day, and I looked up to my father, and my dad was the best father I could possibly ask for.
In Louisiana, 1 in 5 households is at risk of hunger.
That's why for more than a decade, Chevron has partnered with Second Harvest Food Bank in their mission to fight hunger in our state.
To find out how you can help, please log on to no-hunger.org today.
And be sure to send us your pictures. If you see any weather or flooding in your area, you can post them on social media using the hashtag #BeyondFor, and we may show them here on air.
All right, Chief Meteorologist Carl Arredondo is joining us now. And Carl, this shifted at least from the 4 o'clock forecast here.
Yeah.
This shifted slightly east, which is a much better scenario for us.
It is, and unfortunately with the potential tropical cyclone, when they issued that first initial designation, it had it coming towards us. But remember, that forecast was based on not an exact center. So it wasn't a truly accurate forecast. But once it became a storm yesterday morning and we had a pinpoint center, then we saw Mississippi as the target area. So unfortunately, there's some good and bad to that potential tropical cyclone designation. The initial forecast may be off because it's not an exact center.
Well, and particularly when something happens so quickly like this storm.
Right, and that's why they had to issue those warnings, and they issued that designation so they can get the warnings out. But if you look at the initial forecast cone from southeast Louisiana to Alabama, we're still in that initial area. So the forecast is still somewhat correct, but it's shifted a little bit because of better information and a better center. As you look at what the 4 o'clock advisory shows, 70-mile-per-hour winds. Could it still reach hurricane strength? It still can. There's a small window for that to happen, so we'll have to continue to monitor when the 7 o'clock advisory comes out to see if it does squeeze up to hurricane force strength. But again, we're talking about 4 miles per hour, 5 miles per hour, so it's not going to be that much more different. But as you can see, here's the center right here, and it looks like it's more towards the Alabama area than Mississippi. So we still can see this maybe shift a little more to the east. Unfortunately, that might be more worse weather for Alabama and the Florida beaches, and it might mean much improved conditions across our area. So the forecast track shows this is 8 o'clock this evening, according to the Hurricane Center, coming on shore near the Alabama, Mississippi border, maybe near Pascagoula. Could it be more towards this end of the cone? Sure, it could be, but notice how much more narrow this cone is. Parts of Washington Parish still under the cone of error, but again, that's a big if right now. If you're going to see any tropical storm force winds on the North Shore, we're talking about only Washington Parish, maybe eastern St. Tammany Parish, and certainly into parts of Mississippi. Most of you on the North Shore will not get tropical storm force winds, it appears, especially if this moves a little farther towards the east. South Shore, you're talking about windy conditions, maybe a gust to tropical storm force, but that's a big maybe. But most of the heavier winds will be well to our east. Then it's going to get picked up by a front and move out towards the Midwest. So rain bands will be our big story now, as we're seeing the center right there south of Mobile Bay. and you can see these bands shooting off from Gordon. So right now we do see some clusters of storms coming through Pearl River County, St. Tammany Parish, moving into southern Tangipahoa Parish. So there are some clusters coming on in. That's going to be the story the rest of this evening and overnight. A downpour coming across the causeway, heading towards Jefferson Parish, and you see down towards the south a little bit around parts of Lafourche Parish, but again, not nearly as much out there right now. Here are current wind speeds. A little breezy in some spots, some winds gusting over 20, Gulfport and around the Boothville area. Here's what to expect North Shore, 20 to maybe 45 miles per hour. And again, that's eastern Washington and eastern St. Tammany Parish. The rest of you, 20, 25, 30 miles per hour on the North Shore. Mississippi, tropical storm to hurricane force winds the farther east you go. Metro area, South Shore, 20 to 35 miles per hour, maybe a gust to tropical storm, and that's a big maybe. Coastal parishes, 15 to 30 miles per hour with gusts, again, maybe to 40 miles per hour. With the winds out there, the power outage possibility by this computer model, maybe just sporadic, spotty power outages, not a lot, maybe more widespread along the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Rainfall-wise, North Shore, 1, maybe 4 inches, and that's maybe more towards the eastern parts of Washington Parish and St. Tammany Parish. 2 to 7 inches in Mississippi, getting closer to the center. South of the lake, coastal parishes, 1 to maybe 3 inches, and that's probably stretching it a little bit, maybe coming from a rain band that may be forming and going over the same area. But as you look at precision cast, here's the rain bands coming through, 9 o'clock tonight. There's the center of circulation along the Mississippi-Alabama border. Most of the heavy rain stays to our east, but as it moves towards the north, that's when we may start to see tomorrow some rain bands trailing behind it. So tomorrow there may be a little better chance of some spotty rain bands as well. About a 60% chance tomorrow. Thursday, 50%. Friday going to 40% for showers and thunderstorms. 88 right now, feeling like 97. Temperatures in the 70s, 80s across our area. And your pinpoint 7-day forecast shows still a chance for some downpours tomorrow and a little breezy.
Carl, thank you. Orleans Parish has been getting ready for any potential problems with rain or wind from Tropical Storm Gordon.
Meg Ferris has been in the Venetian Isles area, and she joins us live now with an update on Orleans Parish. Meg?
That's right, and right now it's all quiet on the eastern front. That's the New Orleans eastern front. But here's the concern of the homeowner whose backyard we're standing in. The water, he says, it's a good thing that he says around 9:40 tonight it's going to be at low tide. But here's his concern. He says that if it comes up to 5 feet, storm surge, he's worried that the water would get in the house, and that's what they deal with around here. Now, earlier today, take a look at this. We went to Lake St. Catherine, and all those people who have those fishing camps out there who have incredible Katrina stories, and of course they have their boats that they have been securing and they're having to raise. And one of the people who is the fire chief of the Fort Polk Volunteer Fire Department, they had to raise or move the fire engine so nothing would happen to it. But there are waterways there in that neighborhood where most of the houses are raised that took on a lot of water in Katrina, and that's what is their big concern. They're not as concerned this time, but they have a lot of memories, and here's what the chief had to say.
Right now we went into hurricane mode. We brought the fire engines here, so if there's any emergencies, we were right here on the scene. I'm going to jump for a minute. We also stayed in that yellow house right there for Katrina. We were the 3 firemen that rode it out for Katrina, and where you're standing at was 10 feet of water. And I have pictures to prove that in my pocket. Wow. But anyway, we're in hurricane mode right now. We're on standby, just waiting to see what's going to happen. And as you look out over there, you can see the white caps are starting to pick up a little bit. From what I'm hearing now is the storm's moving more to the east, so it looks like Pascagoula area over there, so that's a good one for us. So we dodged the bullet again.
So they're used to it, but they always have to take precautions. Reporting live from Venetian Isles, Meg Ferris, Eyewitness News.
A lot of experience here. All right, thank you, Meg. We have much more coverage of the tropical storm ahead.
We'll get a live update from St. Bernard Parish coming up next.
Get the latest stats, scores, and more on the Eye on the Tigers app. Sponsored by Nugent Heating Law Firm. There are 5 days of the week. Friday,
Friday. 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 And everyone's favorite. Friday. Sizzle, pork, and mmm. Want to bet? Introducing the sportsbooks at Boomtown Casino Biloxi and Hollywood Casino Gulf Coast. Place your bets now. Introducing the sportsbooks at Boomtown Casino Biloxi and Hollywood Casino Gulf Coast. Place your bets now.
If you're eligible for Medicare and live in one of these parishes, it's time to look at a Medicare plan from People's Health with a $0 monthly plan premium. That's right. People's Health offers a $0 plan in all these parishes. Enroll to enjoy great benefits like low copays for doctor visits, vision and dental benefits, free health club membership, and Part D drug coverage. Like the name says, People's Health is all about your health. Call for these free must-have guides to Medicare so you can make the right choice for your health. Inside, you'll get lots of good information about your Medicare options. People's Health offers the highest-rated Medicare plans in Louisiana for 2018.
Economy dentures, $395 per set, crowns for $895, and implants at only $1,000. We are kind, caring, compassionate, and affordable at DDS Dentures and Implant Solutions. Call to make your appointment today.
Show the world your beautiful smile.
Is this the world's best sandwich? Nope. Lance's real peanut butter between two toasted crackers is the best. Pick up some tasty sandwich crackers from Lance.
The latest weather, traffic, and news, no matter where you are on the WWL-TV News app, sponsored by Como Furniture. Download it today.
Like most parishes in our area, St. Bernard Parish has been getting ready for Tropical Storm Gordon.
Some parts of the parish have already experienced some high tides. Lauren Bale joins us live with an update from Shell Beach. Lauren?
Hey guys, like I mentioned earlier, the wind has been picking up throughout the day. It's pretty windy right now and supposed to get a lot worse throughout the rest of the evening. Residents tell me that this road behind me will be completely underwater in just a few hours. So because of that, most people packed up and got out of here earlier today.
Preparing for these storms is a pain in the behind. I'm getting tired of it, to be honest with you.
Something they experience every year. The Campo family goes through the same routine.
Well, I'm 49 years old, yeah, and I've been doing this stuff for a long time, picking up.
With each approaching storm, boats need to be brought in.
Your motor's hitting, son.
Making sure anything that could float away is moved to higher ground.
But I'd rather do a dry run than to leave something back, and then when you come back, then it's destroyed.
Tying up a boat.
He needs to put a strap on the front of that thing.
While they know this song and dance by heart, the Campos can't help but feel with each passing wave, more and more of their home is slipping away.
You know, this is the results of having no land out there so you know, your first line of defense is gone. This is the end result right here.
And so they pack up and leave, hoping their family business is still there when they return.
Then that's basically all you could do, you know. You just ride it out, and when it's over with, we'll come back.
Now again, I'm in Shell Beach right now, and residents, this is outside of the levee district, so residents are expecting around 5 to 6 feet of water over this road right here that car is driving later on this evening, so they are prepared for that and hoping that when they return to this area that their businesses and their homes will still be intact. Reporting live from Shell Beach, Lauren Bale, Eyewitness News.
The Campos are a staple of